guys, Zyke here, and welcome back to another episode of Cave Factory with me. I totally didn't almost forget what I was playing, despite playing this for several hours today. But we're back. I have a lot in my inventory, and I'll explain that in a second. I got the villager up to level 5, and it actually did not take long at all. I also bought ear deafeners from him, so I need to take those off to here. There we go. Hello. And his buddy's now a librarian because I figured, like, it's fine. Except his book is Curse of Vanishing, so I don't think he's very... Your sales are great, mister. Anyway, about your friend, the mechanist. I traded with him for a couple things. He likes to give me discounts, and I don't know why. Oh, this was much cheaper earlier. It's just, like, completely random. I don't know if it's day by day in-game or what, but I can get the engineer's blueprint. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I just need 20 emeralds. Though it says in the quest book that I've already done it, and it's a lie, but that's because I accidentally picked up a different blueprint. And quest books never know what the difference is between blueprints. It just knows that it's a blueprint. So, that's okay though. Hey, buddy. One of these, please. Thank you. And I'll probably never talk to you again. I don't know. He's got some helpful trades in there. Like, I got a bunch of, where did I put it? Steel mechanical components, so that saves me a lot of steel. I don't remember how much each were, but yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and chuck this in here, and the reason why is because I was looking at other quests, sorry. Where was I? Okay. So for this, it says the arc furnace uses the graphite, blah, blah, blah. So we can go ahead and make the graphite, probably. So, because all it takes is, with the engineer's blueprint, it's 4 per. We need 3 of them. So we need to make 12 of these, and each one is 1 graphite dust. And to make one of these, you need 8 of coke dust in the industrial squeezer. So doing the math is difficult. So it's whatever 8 times 12 is, which is 80 plus 6, 72. So we need 72 coke dust, but that's not hard because we have a lot of coke over here. Yeah, so just 72, which is 64. Oh gosh, it's just easier if I do it this way. So this, I need 12. Darn it. I put the wrong one away. Yeah, there we go. I think that's how that math works. So we just need to grind this down, which should be super easy. So let's go ahead and do that, because all it takes is crusher. Can I do it any other way? No, I have to do it in the crusher. I have the crusher built, right? I should. Hang on. Would it actually be better if I just turned this into blocks? I think it would be. I think I have the crusher built. I have no memory. Oh no. Okay. So if we could do this, then we can just chuck it in the industrial squeezer really quick. Alright, so I'm not going to mark off the quest about the diesel generator yet, because it's weird. So it consumes more energy than it's making fuel, and I don't know if it's just because I don't have enough. Maybe I just need more cloches or whatever. I'm not sure. I said I wouldn't use like fertilizers. Maybe I need to. Right now this looks full, but that's simply because I have the diesel generator turned off because I'm letting these fill up for a bit. My theory is, if I let these fill up, and then I use the generator until these are empty, and then I turn the generator off, I'll get a surplus of diesel, because that's kind of how it was working before when I was trying some stuff out. So, like, because literally, I put about 20 buckets in this, I have 60. So, there's some math here. I'm just not exactly sure what it is. But it's really weird, but I think it's just because, like, it does make a surplus when you're using the energy, but when it's not being fed enough, it's using more energy to create each. Because I think I don't know if it takes energy per item or just per use. So, like, if it does all 8 of these, is it the same amount of energy if it was doing 1? So if it's only being fed a couple at a time, it's just using more energy. I'm not sure. I honestly have not a clue. I don't know. I do have a crusher. I just don't have it hooked up. Can I steal something from somewhere? Possibility is low, so let's go home. I just need some HV stuff, so just like a capacitor, probably a relay, and then 2 wires, something like that. So let's just do. I'll grab more than what I'm talking about, but I think that's all I need. Good thing I only have one capacitor or connector. I mean, why was I calling it a capacitor? That's not what it is. But either way, we'll just do this real quick and maybe we can get that. And then after that, so once we get these, we have the option of we can either start working on the arc furnace or we can start working on the other types of quests. And I think you can tell by my inventory, I was leaning towards the other type of quests, which is first off is the kelp, automated kelp farm. Where plug in? Where do go? Why do I have it over here? Why did I do it this way? I'm not sure, but that's okay. We just do this here, and then this here to here. Okay. And then that should be full. Yep. And then I just gotta let me up here so I can do this. There we go. It's like parkour. Aha, I can't hear it because I have these things on. If I take them off, still can't hear it because things are weird. I have my sound up, I promise. See? It's on 50. I always have it on 50. Alright, let's put this stuff here. Okay. So I'm wanting to kind of do the kelp stuff. I did look up a couple... I've seen people make kelp farms before, but it's just like... I'm watching videos in my free time. I'm not exactly paying attention. So I looked up a couple tutorials, and they're all pretty much doing the same thing. So we're going to try it. I say nervously. Because it's vanilla-based. Kelp is a vanilla... Minecraft thing, so the automation part of it should be pretty easy because I'm not looking for quick automation because I'm not going to actually need a lot of kelp. Like I really haven't needed it very much, but since it's coming from the first chapter, which is basically just create, I'm gonna kind of stick with just create stuff because I feel like that would be just better. It wouldn't cost me any energy, and yeah, I have to put this into the industrial squeeze, which is this. So let's just take some stuff out and put this in. And then let's go put some fluid into the generator or the diesel generator. There we go. Now let it drain down to 40-ish. Yeah, I put 12 buckets in there. We'll see how far that goes. It should be plenty to do this. It creates a lot of energy. It's just, will it do it correctly? Cool. We just gotta wait a couple seconds. Okay. Because I needed 12, so hopefully I did the math right here, right? I have 6 so far. I don't think I did the math right, did I? I have 6. I didn't do it right. I didn't do my math right. I have 9. Wait, maybe 9's enough. No, 9's not enough. I don't know. Okay. I know what I did wrong. It's okay. It's okay. It's a very quick fix. Sometimes the mechanist makes sounds as if he's hitting the anvil, and it always scares me. So I'm like, don't be violent. Okay, so I need 8. I need 3 more of these, which is 8 more of these. Wait, no. I need 3 more of these, which is 24 of these. Okay, I swear I can count, but I can't. But I really can't. So let very quickly now. Okay, just grind this down. We'll get the things, and then we'll be fine. Everything will be fine, and then we'll start working on kelp and just go back to being like your generic farmer for a little bit, and it'll be fine. Ah! Gosh, usually I could do math, but I think with me taking 2 chemistry classes this year is fried my brain. I cannot do it. Gosh, anyone in college, like, do what you gotta do, but also, like, try not to take unless you're really good at chemistry, because I know there's people that are like that. I'm not. I never got good chemistry in high school like you're supposed to. Yeah, I'm not explaining anything, but it's just like we went through like 3 different teachers in 1 year. So I didn't learn anything in high school for chemistry. So chemistry in college has been very interesting, meaning it's very hard and I don't understand why anything happens the way it does. I just know it does. So, oh my gosh, don't do it. I'm a biology major, but I just want to look at like plants and animals. I don't know. Here we go. 24. Sorry, I was drinking soda. My brother bought a blackberry ginger ale, and it is quite good. Oh, I gotta do the power thing again, don't I? Yeah. Really quick. See, now this has got 94, and I put 12 buckets in there. If you do the math, I'm kind of doubling what I got. It's just I gotta wait for it to fill up a little bit. I don't know why it's the way that it is. It's just the way that it's working. See, and I'm full in ethanol, and I have way less potatoes. I don't know what's going on anymore. Yay, 12. Okay, so now we just gotta throw this into just anything to smelt. Okay, I could throw it into a furnace. I got furnaces. So we're gonna throw it into our furnaces, and then wait for that to smelt, and then we can just take our blueprint, which should be right here. Where am I? Right here. And then that should be that. So let's just chuck it in here real quick. And put this stuff up. That in there, and then I have this here. There we go. Whew. Actually, I don't... Arc furnace requires a lot of RF to obturate, but if you're sly enough, it can smelt items really fast. Projectile guide you, blah, blah, blah. This is a lot of stuff. I should have enough. Do I have enough steel? No. Okay, so I couldn't do that anyway because I don't have enough steel. So we'll still do kelp. Still do kelp. I probably need a bunch of junk blocks too. We'll do weathered limestone as the junk block. Oh, crud. I put things back I didn't want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's what I had. I hope so. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to put... Not this. I was trying to put the block back so that way it wouldn't sit into my inventory when I go to use it as a junk block. There we go. There we go. So I don't want it to go back into the dank, but I also don't want to turn off the auto pickup for the dank. Okay. Do. There we go. Okay, I was like, why isn't this working? Alright, cool. So that'll give us a enchanted book of... Oh, 3 of these. Cool. So now we can actually... I have an anvil. Well, I don't think this is the correct anvil. No, that's not how that works. Where... Oh, I gave my dude my anvil. Hey, I'm gonna borrow your anvil real quick. It'll be fine. Is that not how this works? No. How? Sir? How? Do? It says I can enchant it, but how do I do that? Do I just... Hey, did I forget how to enchant things? No, it's in there. You do plus or whatever. But it doesn't say I could do it here. That's suspicious. I don't know how to... Okay, I have the books. I'm not sure how to apply and breaking to it, though. That's okay. I'm gonna put the books in my room upstairs. Actually, in the living room, because that's where the books belong. So I have enchanting books right here. So that's where those will go. I keep forgetting I have earmuffs on, and I cannot hear. I'm going to turn these off. I want to be able to hear things. Do you want these? I wish I could put these on you. They would look nice. Okay, I thought they would, but if you don't agree, that's okay. I'm just gonna put these electrodes right here. Okay, so we got that done. So the next one is the arc furnace, but I don't have enough steel right now, so we're gonna have to get more steel. So I'm gonna go ahead and instead work a little bit on trying to do the kelp thing. Because that took a little longer to get the electrodes than I thought it would. Because I can't do math. I literally would have the time if I could do math correctly. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put it in here, in this building, because since we're going to do it by create, this just makes the most sense. We have not been really using this, the mechanical crafter, this big portion at least, so I think I'm going to tear this down so I can use this area. I'm going to need another speed controller, but these aren't too bad to make. I don't remember how to make them, but they're not too bad to make. Let's see. Yeah, it's just the precision mechanism, which I don't even need the other thing for. It's just this. So, that's not too bad. So, I'm going to go ahead and tear this down. I probably should have brought a chest with me, but, And we're going to take this. I can turn my magnet back on like a normal person. So, I'm thinking, just to keep it nice and simple, we're just going to make the kelp farm. Oh, I'm breaking everything. We're going to keep everything as simple as possible. I swear. Okay. We're gonna leave that. Okay. I'm gonna end up picking up these blocks anyway. So, from what I saw, is you need water, you need dirt, kelp, and redstone, pistons, and observers, and then just a bunch of different blocks. And the only thing I'm stuck on now is, so, let me slow down. In the automatic kelp farm quest, it says, using create, which is what I'm doing, make an automatic kelp farm producing kelp, dried kelp blocks, and belts. The one thing I'm unsure of is if it wants me to have, like, I can do all of that. Wow. A burp got stuck in my throat. Sorry. I can do this. I'm just, I'm unsure of the height that I would need, because with create, my problem is going up. For things, I'm sure it's possible. But I've noticed everything kind of more like just goes down. So I'm thinking I have to build this kelp farm kind of closer to the ceiling so I can have things going down. Because my idea is the kelp farm will be a normal vanilla kelp farm. It'll go into a hopper that goes into a chest. From that chest, it's going to go into a depot. I'm going to try to put it in a depot. And in the depot, I can use brass funnels, or I can do the other funnel, I think it's andesite funnels, on all four sides, and it'll, at least from what I noticed, it kind of takes turns with it. It might not be even, but it'll take turn pulling things out. So I can have it where one side, the kelp, goes into, like, a drawer, or I can have it automatically go back to my storage stuff. And then from there, the rest of the kelp will go into a smeltery, or not a smeltery, but like some furnaces. And then that will also go into a depot. Some of that dried kelp will go into like a storage drawer, and then the other two, some will be turned into dried boat blocks, and then the others will be turned into belts, and that's all four of my items. So that's my idea. I'm not sure how efficient. I'm not sure how well it will work in general, but that's what I'm hoping to do. So I'm just going to have it up against this wall here, because I believe this will have all the redstone. This will be the kelp area. I might actually... I can be up against the window. No one really cares about the windows. So like I said, my only thing is I'm not sure how tall I should have it. Because honestly, with the kelp portion, I think I only need it to be 4 tall at the... So if this is the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if I... So I can actually have this one way from the window anyway, because I'm going to have 2, 3. Wow, how did I mess up already? I'm going to have the dirt somewhere else. Oh gosh, am I doing this right? I don't know. So it'd be 4 tall. And then the dirt will go here. 4. Okay. Let me look at something. Let me make sure everything's muted. I just want to see the front. Yeah. Now I also want to see the back. What does the back look like? It's piston, then observer on top. And then... Is that it? No redstone? One of the guys I watched did redstone. That's okay, that's less items for me to worry about. Okay, so piston need to go here. And then the observer, I need it to face me. Actually, this might be a good thing for the hammer. Aha! So I don't have to break the wall. 2, 3. Okay, so that's doing something. That's doing something, that's for sure. Okay, and then there would be like blocks here, and then there'd be blocks on the side to kind of hold it all in. Actually, this would be one wider the way at least they have it. Because it just needs to be. So this would be solid anyway. This would be solid. But the wall would end here, which actually is quite perfect, because that means I'm actually even with everything else. Then let me see. I think there is... I have to do... Alright, I'm following a tutorial from a guy named Sirius Blue. So SIRIUSBLUU. And it's a pretty good tutorial. I'm following it really easily, so... I think y'all need to check him out if you're looking for some, at least this simple, and I don't know if he's done other tutorials, because this is also for 1.16 plus, so it's relatively recent. So let's see. Am I doing this right? I don't know. Okay. Let's break all this. So I want the hopper come out from like here, but I think I want the chest in front of it would be easier. So we have it like here. Yeah. Excuse that pillar for a moment, it has to be there. And then I'll put some more of these, and then I'll grab some more blocks. There we go. This is just for the basic stuff. Oop, I wanted to be one more away. Stop doing that. Okay. Scaffolding is one of those things. Scaffolding. Scaffolding is one of those things where it's, like, very helpful, but also, like, the most annoying thing. Okay, so this will be better in the future once I get a hold of some glass. But for right now, we're just gonna have to deal with it. This would be much better with glass, because this is hard to explain without it, but that's okay. Because what I'm doing right now is I'm going to be coming up here and I'm filling this in. I'm apparently not filling this in. Hang on. There we go. Can I force myself up here if I crouch? Aha! If I crouch, I'm cool. Okay. I'm going to be placing water at this spot where this observer is. And then doing that all the way across. And then what we want to do is we want to take our kelp. And I believe what we have to do is bring it all the way to the top. So if I do this, this will make it all source blocks. So I have to either get more kelp or just break the ones I'm using. Because I believe this should work just fine. Okay. How did I gain an extra kelp? Oh, because I broke the first one over here. Okay. So now, see, this is already starting to grow. What it's supposed to do is once it hits the observer, it'll break it. The problem is right here is we don't have a flow of water, but that's what we're supposed to do up here. So if we take this and block this like here, it should flow. Now my problem is I'm not 100%. I'm going to have to break the ceiling. It's fine. Or this is a slab. This is a slab. It's all slabs. Slabs all the way through. It's great. Okay. Where is that exact block? I need to go one over and then one. I think it's like here. Aha! I need to now... Okay, I forgot that I actually did need slabs, so I'm just going to go break the whole roof, because it's okay. I'll put it back once I'm done. So, because we're in 1.16, this won't break it, it'll just do this. So there's still water under there. And then I need to do this. And then actually this needs to be brought up like that. Okay. So now if I place a block of water here, it'll flow all the way over here. This is good so far. And then I want to break this now, I believe. And then I want to break this down to the hopper. Okay. So the idea behind this, from what was explained to me, is since everything else is source blocks, when the kelp is automatically harvested, it'll want to go up, because things only go up in Minecraft water once if it's a source block. And then it'll hit what's flowing up here, flow down here, and since we didn't make this little area source blocks, it'll go straight down into the hopper. That is the idea. Whether that'll actually happen, I don't know. But we're gonna try. So I'm gonna repair the roof, because hopefully I won't need to fix anything as of right now, at least. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now the roof is fixed. So I have no idea if this is working because there's no light. And I don't know if kelp needs light to grow. So, but I will try to figure out to see, because we are, unfortunately, at the end of this episode. So I'm going to let this sit for a bit. Actually, I'm probably going to decorate it in between episodes because I can't even open this chest. If I crouch, if there was stuff in it, I'd be able to see it. But, I'm going to decorate it a bit, get some glass and such, and then we're going to probably next episode try to see if we can figure out how to hook this up the way that I'm thinking it should be hooked up. But I don't know. I'm very not confident about anything that I'm doing right now, so we'll try our best. That's all that matters. But yeah, so if you guys have any tips, tricks, or anything like that, please put it down in the comments below. I always greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to work on this a little bit in between episodes so we can figure out everything together. And then after we get this automatic kelp farm going, we're going to go back to the factory portion and start working on the arc furnace. I just need to get a lot more steel, so I'll be making that in between episodes as well. And as always, try to figure out the diesel power situation, but I'm just going to leave it the way it is right now. I'm wondering if I have to do a weird, like, redstone thing to where, because I did read a thing about the diesel generator where it will still use power even though it's got nothing. Like, it'll still use diesel even though it's not powering anything, which might actually be my problem. So it's still being eaten even though it's not going anywhere. And if that's the case, I think I have to figure out a redstone clock to where it's like, oh, this power's full. Turn off the diesel generator sort of thing. I don't know. Or I could just keep doing what I'm doing, because if I get enough diesel anyway, it wouldn't be a huge issue. It's just a matter of, like, remembering to turn it off every once in a while and then let things build up, so on and so forth. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll just leave it off there, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!